Let's talk about those toys we want, the toys we've been waiting for. And no, I'm not talking about the Fresh Monkey Fiction figures that were supposed to drop at the second quarter of 2025 and that we're still waiting on. I am referring to the much anticipated G.I. Joe Legacy 50th Anniversary Police Officer that was teased earlier on in Yo Joe June. At the very beginning of the month, they released some digital renders and some glam shots of an amazing action figure that was a police force and riot gear from the Legacy collection. This is a great subset, produced some pretty neat figures. We're anticipating getting our hands on the firefighter, but we were really looking forward to the release of the police officer. This has amazing accessories. I'm not so crazy about the buck and the reuse of parts from Outback, but these accessories are great. They do share them with Law and Order, that secondary, that duty belt, but we prefer it in black. It would have been nice to get our hands on that. So instead, we have created our own custom police force using parts from Action Force Valaverse. Here on this channel, we try to be creative and give other collectors some inspiration to kind of kit bash or customize things in their existing collection that helps it feel brand new again. We've added some additional mag pouches to the series 1 or 2, I can't remember, original vest. These are incredible vests, which FYI, Bobby Vala has confirmed on the panel at DFW that they will be eventually releasing a vest tin with every single vest that has been released. So you'll get a chance for all you customizers or even collectors who missed out on some of these great vests. You can pick them up. We started with the buck from the Maritime Trooper and the Valaverse Action Force, and we fitted him out with some additional gear. This riot officer is actually using the Steel Brigade special one that they released this year for the convention exclusive. We took off his vest and accessories, which are awesome, but we're using them for something completely different that you got a glimpse of at the beginning of the video. But here we fitted him out with some riot gear using some of the older vests that we painted black, some head packs from the Valaverse head packs, and those shoulder pads are coming off the G.I. Joe Classified Saw Viper, which we painted black. So we fitted him out to look pretty tough, pretty buff, using those Steel Brigade bodies, which is slightly different blue from the Maritime Trooper, but you can't really tell that much once they're close. We also painted the boots after dyeing them and the joints with the synthetic black RIT dye, and then we just swapped out the hands to give black gloves, so it gives a more uniformed look. Some of the police officers are fitted out with the gray vest, which is also a nice option. Maybe you want to make these guys like the team medic or the team leaders, kind of set them apart a little. But it was fun kind of mixing and mashing the different parts and pieces to create your own unique figures. Those badges are coming off of the Marvel Legends MCU, I think WandaVision series. So we put those on the vest with a dot of super glue, hold them in place so they don't flip-flop around, and that gives them a nice look. I would have loved to be able to take some of those accessories off of the G.I. Joe figure, but it looks like we may never get our hands on that, which seems like it's for some political reasons, which is a real shame, because us collectors just want to have a reason to escape politics and reality and the pressures of life by being able to enjoy a hobby where we can customize and kit bash and just use our creativity and imagination like we did when we were younger. Back then, you're using VHS covers, shoe boxes, cardboard boxes. Now your repertoire has grown a little. You have more tools in the toolbox for world building, for dioramas, and we got great third-party people like Ramen Toys, who makes accessories that the market is not providing. So we're hoping that they will step in and give us a 1/12 scale police vehicle. We need that ace, please. Well, hope you guys had a happy 4th of July surrounded by those friends and family that you love, and that you're out there enjoying this hobby and customizing. Keep your fingers crossed that we'll get to see this figure released. If not, there are options available. So get out there and be creative. And remember, at the end of the day gonna end. So make sure you end it with the person you want to be with.
Don't forget to smash that like button if you want to see more content like this, and leave a comment down below to let us know what you want to see next.